I read a quote from Peter Thiel, the famed investor entrepreneur. He said, Elon wants risk for its own sake. And, in terms of connectivity to you as well, in terms of always kind of throwing the chips back in the game.
Yeah, I say as it relates to me, it's hard for me to speak for Elon, but I would say that for me, I love the energy of risk-taking. It's sometimes very painful because you lose, you get it wrong quite often. I think that there's a love of making a difference, and I think that if you, in a very simplistic world, if you don't take risks, you're probably not making a difference. Like I don't mean it like people can do a lot of things that are not risky and make a difference, but I think that if you think about it like humanity's on this path. All right, I'm going to try that path. Not that much of a difference. Actually, that's risk. And everyone on the path is going to say, this is a bad idea. Why are you doing that? You should be on our path. And I think I really love being, I've learned if you do that, you're probably wrong. People like my brother can do that. I'm like, no, I'm not that good. I can go like here. And it's like, it fills me with passion and energy, and it's hard. And there's huge pain when you lose, because losing is a thing. I mean, you really get used to it, and it's okay because you learn.
You said sometimes when the stress is so intense, you just won't notice anybody else in the room. How have you figured out the best way to manage that for you?
I meditate every day, so it's a way for me to kind of take at 5 p.m. I'll take 20 to 30 minutes and I meditate. And I thought in the beginning I was like, this is super hard. I'm bored, why am I here? And what I learned about meditation is just do it for a minute. Oh, you want to do it for 2 minutes? Do it for 2 minutes. And eventually it works out to be somewhere between 20 and 30 minutes for me. But so that really calms me down, and it really matters to me because I want to be present for my family. So when I'm at work, I'm like, doing my best to fire on all cylinders, and then you come home, and it's quite a different thing. At home, you want to be connected to your kids and your family, my wife. And so I do take that break, and that has enabled me to be really two different operating systems: an operating system during the day, and then an operating system at night.
And what's the motivation professionally when you aren't in that survive or die mode anymore?
Yeah, I still run Big Green, which is our nonprofit, and we actually do well. It's a well-funded nonprofit, and it's quite successful. And I have to remind myself, why am I doing it? Or why doesn't someone else do it? And I actually do love it. I love helping this incredible BIPOC community of nonprofits that we work with and support. And I get to know them individually. I get to connect with them. We bring them together once a year in person, and they teach each other. And I genuinely love it. I genuinely love connecting with people. So I think it really is tapping into doing stuff you genuinely love. And in that particular case, while I do love my mission of kids and food, I love the community we're creating more than that.
What do you want for the rest of your life?
Great question. Most people throw a 50th birthday party. I'm 51 now. I threw a halftime party because I'm about halfway through my life. It's like, I think in my 90s, I'm probably going to be doddering around like I was sort of ages 1 to 10. So what matters is your sort of life from, say, 20 to 50 and your life from 50 to 80. So I really did celebrate the fact that I'm only at halftime. And
you've had some fun birthday parties too, from what I understand.
I'm good at having fun. That's for sure. When you're under so much stress, I really had to learn to celebrate. One of my mentors taught me this: is even when things are super hard, if there's something to celebrate, celebrate it. And so I really do work hard at that. So I look forward to the second half of my life, and the second half is always more interesting than the first half, in any sports game. So I'm excited for the future.